Start recording.
I was just listening to Drink More Beer.
Yeah, that's really good.
Matter of fact, hold on. Okay, hold on. I got you. I'll be right back.
Beer, the cause of and solution to all of life's problems. Drink more beer! Drink more beer!
And welcome to Revive the Scene with E and J. My name is James.
Hey, my name is Ernesto.
Today we have a great show for y'all, but first we want to remind you to like us on the social media outlets, share us with all your friends, and keep on listening to all the episodes, and thank you for your support. And now, without further ado, we welcome Sorted Scoundrels to the show.
Hey,
I'm
how's it going on, guys? You are getting pretty good, man. Pretty good, cool. Awesome, guys. How y'all doing today?
Good.
Awesome. How's this time treating you? How's the whole, quarantine part of the world is going with y'all?
It's weird.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I can only imagine being a whole band. I know. We had to talk about this earlier with the other bands, but it's pretty sure it has to be weird being able to trying to conversate and being able to keep on tagging along with more music and more rehearsals or any way that you can. So how do you guys have been able to communicate with each other with all these times, being able to because I know you're trying to work on a new album and a new record. So how do you all work together to make sure that all this, you don't lose track and keep working along?
Well, I'll say something.
Go for it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll say it and then you can take it, Michelle. No. I just know, luckily, we'd been practicing like crazy before this happened. We didn't know it was going to happen. And, we kind of luckily practiced on a bunch of new stuff for the album. So we kind of have it pretty good, but we could polish it up a bit, which wouldn't take too long. So that does help. That did help for that. I don't know. That's about all I got to say.
We actually have some studio time set up in June, so that may or may not still happen. So we've been working on new material, and we did set up time. So we do have some dates booked to go into the studio, but we'll have to see what happens come June. But, there's a good possibility that we may be able to continue plugging along. And in the meantime, Joe is sending us little acoustic recordings of some new stuff that we can work on our own and get together and jam when we, when all this is over, we actually can.
No.
Yeah, no kidding.
That's pretty good because I know you guys already have an album out. What's it called? The Cause and Solutions that came out in 2019.
Yes.
Which, by the way, good, really awesome on you guys being able to put the whole thing free online on Bandcamp right now, which I want to download the whole thing. That's awesome. So if anybody's watching, listening to this and want to have the opportunity to listen to the whole album, go over there to Bandcamp right now and download the whole thing like I did today. And pretty much that's why I've been rocking out all day today.
Have you been rocking out all day?
Oh, yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
So the new album this will be your second one, correct?
Right. We had put out like a 4-song EP years ago that doesn't really represent the band as it is now. And then last fall we put out Cause and Solution, our first full length, and we've got a few songs recorded for a new one coming up, and some studio time that hopefully will still happen. So
that's
that hopefully
cool.
we have a second full length out.
Yeah, and I know at the end of this show, we're going to be listening to, I'm guessing one of the songs for the new album is going to be Bats and Rats. We're going to be in there.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome.
Now, was Bats and Rats for the Women's March?
No.
No?
Go ahead, John.
It was
Sorry, go ahead.
Devin, Michelle. That was a FTP.
FTP. Okay.
Yeah, fuck the patriarchy, but we're now, because of Donald Trump and all, we're saying it's fuck that puto.
There you go.
But it's actually fuck the patriarchy. It's just funny. It's just good stuff, But yes, that was for the Women's March.
Awesome, man. Yeah, no, it
Cool.
was a really good show. I mean, it was a really fun thing that we all did, all as Half as Bad. They did one of those show songs as well, so it was pretty fun too, and pretty
Yeah,
cool to
I
be part of
never.
it.
Somebody has a copy of that. I still haven't heard I haven't had a physical copy in my hand, but I think somebody we know has one because
That's
they sold out pretty quick from what I
Yeah,
understand.
Yeah, I
that's
didn't get
I
one
awesome.
have
either.
one. So maybe when we physically see each other after all this, I can spot you so you can check it out.
Oh, for real? Okay, cool.
Sanitize it.
I really hope this ends because I want to come see you guys. I want
Yeah.
to see y'all. I'm all excited now. I know like almost all your songs now.
Cool.
So awesome.
Oh, yeah.
So I do gotta ask you,
Or at least I know the choruses. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, that's all that matters.
there you go.
A good
So I
time.
do gotta ask you this because I know like a lot of y'all play in all different bands. I know Michelle plays in La Chusa. I know Will plays in like 7 other bands, and So how do y'all make the time to like being able to like talk to each other and be like, okay, Wednesday is our night or Tuesday is our night? Like, how can y'all pull it off? Because it's really hard to do.
It helps for me that this is the only band I'm in that really practices. So that like all my when we're not playing shows, that kind of helps.
And
Well,
like both of the bands, like Sorted Scoundrels and Disown, we share a lockout space. So our instruments are set up there, and it's pretty convenient for us all to, we have our set days pretty much.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and Armando doesn't have to keep moving his drum set from one practice space to the other since we share practice space with his other band. It could be a drum set in one place. Makes it a lot easier.
Yeah, no,
Definitely.
and the reason I ask is because I know if somebody starts listening to all the shows, they're gonna be like, hey, we saw Armando a couple of weeks ago. We saw Michelle Lechuza, and it's not easy to understand if you're not in the bands, but being able to play in different bands is actually very common around these areas. So like, it's pretty cool that you guys are able to keep it all together and be able to have practices and to just keep it going and keep recording like you all do. So good props to you guys. That's pretty awesome.
We know Michelle plays in a couple bands at least. And Will, I've seen him on stage with like 3 or 4 freaking bands around town.
Yeah.
Right?
When I was going to ask Will if he wanted to be the lead guitar player, I was asking Michelle and Armando, and I'm like, well, there's no way he has the time. And then they're like, well, just fucking ask him, see what happens. Well, actually, I was talking to the bass player of the Butts. Yeah, she's my fiance, where Kevy. She was the one that was like, well, just see what he says. And he was like, well, the Butts don't really, I don't think he was in the Butts at the time. But, yeah, he was like.
I wasn't in the Butts yet.
Yeah, no, you weren't in the Butts, but he was like, I'm down. I'm the burn band. I guess they don't really practice that much, and they just get together and rock because they're all good like that. So I was like, all right, cool. So yeah, he wanted to play with us somehow, but we had to trick him. We had to trick him.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah,
that's pretty
give
cool.
him some whey protein or whatever he likes.
That's awesome.
You bribed him with Hell's Shakes.
Yeah. Energy drinks. Yeah, he likes the fancy energy drinks.
That's pretty awesome, I guess.
Nah, we didn't bribe him. I'm just kidding.
Cool. So how do you? So before this whole thing happened, like I know you guys saying that we were all practicing for the new song. So how does that process work? When as Joey starts writing the songs and everybody gets tagged along, or those Will has like everybody pops up a little bit. How's that? How does that all work?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. You want me to take it?
Good, Will. You start.
Somebody else. Yeah, somebody else say
it. We're all wanting everybody to take turns. That's why I'm giving them
pretty much Joe, like he writes the majority of the songs. He'll send them to us through messengers, like the beginning of it. Then whenever we get to practice, he'll be like, "This is what I got," and we'll just start writing it. It's really easy writing with these guys. It's like when we start writing, the flow, it just kind of flows. It's pretty easy and fun writing with rhythm. It's not hard. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, it's like Joe gets the bones of the song down, and then we'll just start playing it together. Armando will throw in his type of beat, which ends up affecting how the bass ends up, and Will just jumps in no matter what we do. Will's just like, oh yeah, you know.
Yeah, Will's a magician.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no matter what we do, Will's just like right on top of it without even a thought.
I feel like he heard me practice the song or something. And then he practiced that.
I just listened
And
to
he
that.
came and he was like, I kind of know it. Maybe I'll see what happens. And he's like,
Well, that's awesome.
Well, he's already warmed up from his first 2 band practices of the day.
yeah,
Probably. I mean,
that's probably what it is.
That's awesome. So if anybody's wondering what's going on, I mean, Will is the guitar player. Joey's the singer guitar player over there. Michelle also plays the bass, and Armando also plays the drums. So like when y'all do the background vocals, like you all do it all as a gang, or is it like a set aside? Okay, and be like, okay, you and me are gonna harmonize on this, or is it like a whole band vocal thing?
Gang.
Yeah, more like a gang vocal.
No, it's just...
Whoever's ready to yell out at that given time yells out.
Yeah, pretty much.
that's punk rock, man.
Like if you don't feel like you're tired and you're like, man, this sucks. Yeah. And we're like, all right, you sit down and we'll go. But pretty much, I guess what it is. Like if you're feeling squirrely, it's like, all right, come on the mic. We don't care.
I started throwing a lot of my like black metal screams like under Joey. It sounds kind of cool.
I've noticed.
It does, man. It does. I mean, that's why I asked, because I mean, the whole gang vocals behind it. You can tell that it sounds, in a way, everybody's singing, but in a way, somehow, some way, it's working out where everybody's kind of like harmonized with each other, like giving the whole metal vocals behind and all that. I mean, it sounds really, really neat when you guys are doing it. That's why I was wondering, like, how do you all do that? Because it's not everybody can do it like as harmonized as you guys do it, and give you lots of props for that. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it sounds good. I can't wait to see y'all play. I hope when all this shit's over with. It's just like, it's a show. I've been really excited to do this one too. Sorted Scoundrels. Cool. Yeah, because you guys are like, I like what you're doing and stuff. It's fun, and I want to go to a show. And now I know almost all the words.
We want to play a show. We're ready. We had so much stuff booked, so many things planned. What can you do?
It's kind of disheartening when you see like all this stuff being canceled, but just what else can you do? Just gotta keep moving. Just gotta keep going.
Yeah.
After I think playing all the time, then just fucking stake in the heart.
Yeah. I feel bad for the rest of the band. I'm all right, actually. I kind of like, I'm a weirdo, and I don't know. I get freaked out about big area, unless like I'm either performing or I'm going to like a show where I'm just gonna go crazy. Other than that, like I don't like going to bars really, and I don't know, smaller events kind of weird me out. But so yeah, I'm actually having a great time with this quarantine. But I do miss playing show like that. Is like freaking out on stage and acting like a fool, like saying dumb shit, like seeing the people's response and seeing them like trying to capture them so they won't go smoke a cigarette, like all that stuff. I miss. I do miss that. I will say that. But the socializing, I'm okay with taking a break on that. I feel like there's something wrong with me in that sense. I feel like that's not healthy.
You were meant for this. You were prepared for this.
I guess, yeah. I'm having a great time. Been working out.
Well, that's awesome, guys. So, just to kind of, in a way, to kind of keep it brief, how can everybody listen? I know we all had the Bandcamp site for free going on right now, which I encourage,
right here, man.
Yeah, which I encourage everybody to take, because I really honestly think that you guys are like the hidden gem, like Austin punk rock right now. I mean, you get like that album that you guys came out with, your first one. It sounded really good, and it's like a hidden gem. I hope everybody gets to listen to it, because it's really, really good. Can't wait for the next one's coming up. So how anybody can get a hold of you guys?
Well, through our Facebook page, we've got a Sorted Scoundrels Facebook page. We've got a website, sortedscoundrels.com. And I've been going crazy during this quarantine. I'm climbing the walls because I want to get out. So I've decided I'm like being like Gene Simmons, and I updated our web page today with our new shirts that I got right before we got locked down. Here you go.
Hey, show 'em.
I got new
that's a
shirts right before we got locked
Come on,
down. Didn't
Gene.
even get the Bats and Rats t-shirt.
That's
Oh,
awesome.
that's pretty
Oh,
I
sick.
just put those
That's
up on the
awesome.
site today. You can get the CDs. Maybe I'll put some cassettes up there. Joe has most of them, but I started making cassettes. I'm bored out of my mind. And
Have
you
'em?
know, this is going like hotcakes. I got the Sorted Scoundrels toilet paper going on.
Oh shit!
But, you know, I'm really trying. So sortedscoundrels.com, get your
Yeah, let me get one.
I don't think you're being bored. I think you're being productive.
I'm like totally
Hey!
What?
You're being very productive. I think I'm more quarantine.
Yeah, I gotta get my beer mug.
That's awesome, guys. Well, I definitely cannot wait
How do you do a beer
to the next
mug?
album. I think you guys are doing what you guys are doing together. It sounds really good. It's very good old working class punk rock, as you all call it, but it's down to the heart. And I can't wait to the next album to come out. I'm gonna give Joe a little bit of time to get his glass so he can show it off too. But no, I can't wait to bring you guys all back because I got so many questions to ask you. Because I know, like from past, I mean, Joe used to play in a band called Baseline Bombs a long time ago, and we actually used
Oh shit!
we actually used to play some shows together.
Really? What band?
Half as bad. Like I said, I really want to get back together to this interview because I want to get back.
Yeah. I'll friggin'
because we
I've
have
been
a lot
drinking
of
too, so I'll just start talking forever. Don't
no,
stop me,
it's
please.
and it's really because like we all have some kind of history together, and like like I've been going down a rabbit hole trying to find all this, and it's like a lot of fun.
Cool.
But guys, keep it up. You guys are doing excellent job. I mean, I can't wait for the new album. And if anybody's listening, just check out the album. Check out the album, Cost and Solutions. It's really fun, and it's gonna be awesome. So that's real loud. There you go. So with that note,
Oh,
thank
that's
you guys.
actually Simpsons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People thought it was all deep, like it was like cause and solution. Yeah, woo! But it's honestly just Homer Simpson.
Yeah. That's what it was.
I told you. I've been rocking out.
Hell yeah. You're ready.
Fuck yeah, that's badass.
I'm
Awesome,
going
guys.
crazy.
Yeah, well, you'll be safe. You'll stay safe. We can't wait to have you guys back. We're about to listen to Bats and Rats coming up, hopefully with the new album from you guys soon. Stay safe and can't wait to have you again. And thank you all for listening to Revive the Scene with E and J. Thank you guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.